first served. And so
Yeah.
we want sun. We want to be able to do stuff like that, and we need sunny skies to do it.
Yeah, warmer temperatures, but more importantly, dry.
Dry, but rain is a good thing. So how do we decide?
I would say, well, rain's always a good thing. We just don't want to happen during the weekends, what
There you
most
go.
people
That's
do
probably
with all
it.
the camping. And I tell you, it's nice to see the sun today, but I tell you, that rain was really needed and a little bit overdone, I think, for the month of April so far. I mean, from the Quad Cities at the airport of Moline, Burlington, and Dubuque, there's just a few examples here, well above average so far. And that is some great news and kind of indicative as far as the drought that's going on across the area, or I should say the lack thereof that we're seeing across the viewing area. It's still on the extreme side in spots just outside of Cedar Rapids and even around Waterloo. You need about a good 2 inches of rain, and those numbers really will begin to lessen as well. So that will be some good news. Another thing we have to be concerned about, if you happen to pick up that brand new spring plant, whether it may be an annual, perennial, you've put it in the pot already, might be a good idea to cover it up or bring it in, at least for hometowns just to our north and west. Freeze warning is out for tonight, starting late, going into about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That includes Clinton, Maquoketa, Savannah, and points westward heading into Iowa City. And if you are going to be doing a little gardening in the days ahead, maybe even cutting that grass like yours truly is going to do, well, you got some dry days for tomorrow, Sunday, going to Monday. It really won't be until Tuesday until that next round of wet weather arrives. And not just the patchy frost that we have to be concerned about come late tonight for hometowns to our north and west, but I think it's going to expand a bit more in coverage, especially as we get to about late Saturday night before dawn on Sunday. Here are the current temperatures across the board. Lower 50s from Dubuque to around Stockton, and then averaging around those mid to even upper 50s the farther south as you go. Right now, Muscatine pretty much have the warm spot around 57. There's some wind going on, has some gusts around 40 miles an hour for the past couple of hours or so. Noticing that right around Clinton, a good gust around 40, 43 miles an hour in the gust in Iowa City. I think we'll have to continue with these strong gusts for a few more hours, and then those winds will try to lessen up just a wee bit as we head overnight. Nice, mostly clear skies around the area. A few clouds to our south, a few raindrops that did pass through innocently in areas around Macomb and even around Peoria. There's that area of low pressure kind of winding its way counterclockwise. It may throw a few clouds around here from time to time as we go through the evening and overnight hours. This pleasantly cool air, and with those winds easing up, will drop numbers pretty quickly. And I think numbers overnight will be around the low to mid 30s. Of course, keeping an eye on those temperatures around freezing. Once again, not good with those delicate plants that you might have potted. But overnight, going into tomorrow morning, we should be looking pretty good on our Saturday. Once again, few passing clouds can't be ruled out. Temperatures will be the coolest going to the weekend, with highs expected in the lower 50s. Looking about 53 at the airport over in Moline come tomorrow. Weekend's best, still on track for Sunday with a high of around 61. And we keep that dry weather going for a little bit longer, going into Monday. But by the time we get to about Tuesdays, when a wave comes in from the north and west, should be arriving for the first half of our day on Tuesday. And then things begin to dry out as we head later that day and keep it dry for a little bit longer as well. Tell you when the next wave of wet weather will be arriving with the help of your 8-day tracker right after this.
Don't miss Shakey Graves as he performs at the Rhythm City Casino Event Center on Friday, May 10th. See the voice behind Ready or Not. Roll the bones.
Yeah, let's take a chance on the bush.
A world so full of love. Tomorrow, Dearly Departed, and more. Tickets are available at rhythmcitycasino.com.
Well, it seems like once we get past Saturday, then temperatures will be 60 or better after that. Maybe tomorrow will be the last day we'll see temperatures in the 50s for highs. Fingers crossed. A few showers, like we said, on Tuesday, and then another wave possibly be coming in as we get to about this time next week.
I'd like to see that increase, even though it's slow and steady.
It is slow and steady, and that's a nice sight to see.
Very nice. Thank you, James.